Right. Is Jokic the best center? Let's go East. Let's try to speed through this. Hawks. I'm gonna give them a C because there's nothing this team is definitively great at. I am a little disappointed because I did think they were going to be monumentally better defensively with the addition of DeJounte Murray. They're still bottom half of the league defensively. Yeah. I mean, they're good. They're fun to watch, but nothing about this team stands off the charts for me. So,
yeah, it's all that shit talking they be doing. DeJounte brought a lot of shit talking to Trae Young. I like Trae Young, but Trae Young ain't never talked that much shit in his life like that. That boy's a bad influence. He's a bad influence. He's a bad influence on that young brother. I really think so. So I'm gonna give him a C. I'm gonna give him a C too because they just menaces.
Yeah, the way they was, and I ain't gonna lie, the way they was getting hyped up, and I was hyping them up too. They should be like top 3 in the East, but that's just not the case right now. The way they was getting talked up, they
were the first week of the season.
Yeah. Now that backcourt is still dope, but as a team, it's just nothing. It's just nothing that impressive as a team. Yeah.
That's why it's been trade rumors about John Collins. He's always around. He's always surrounded with trade rumors.
I'm about to say, yeah.
They need to just trade him if they go do it. But I would give him a C too. Probably a C minus. Damn near a D. I'll be honest.
Damn, a D? Where you got him at, Blake?
16. They'd make that trade and you 16 and 16.
Yeah, true.
It was better. It was better last year at this point.
There's a rebuilding. The pace of rebuilding and their record is as good as theirs, so I agree.
Yeah.
It pains me to say this, but I'll have to give them a C+.
Yeah.
I expected a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie. I expected a little bit more, especially with how hyped up the backcourt was. Not that the backcourt itself is doing bad, but it's just the team around them. It's not cutting. It's not doing it for me, man. Don't move me like that.
Don't move me. Nah, that ain't it.
Yeah, no, you've been quiet about your Hawks. I ain't heard him say nothing about the Hawks.
He ain't said nothing about Atlanta.
He been saying Lakers suck. LeBron ain't this. Russell Westbrook needs to get traded. I ain't heard nothing about the Hawks.
I mean, I can say, I can't talk about Russ now, but I can still talk about Washington.
No, yes, you can.
Okay, we ain't got to talk about that. I can talk
about Washington. Y'all, that 10-game losing streak, boy.
They broke it last night.
We broke it last night.
Y'all gonna get back on it. That's all right.
Okay. Okay. All right, sir. No team having motherfucker. Hey, anyway. Let's go. Miami at 7. I did a video on Miami the other day. I actually like the Heat. I think they'll be right back in position to make a deep playoff run. Haven't been at their healthiest this year, but they got 3 guys averaging 20. I'm gonna give them. Yeah. I'm gonna give them a C for what they are right now, but I do think the Heat will be back in. They're still a team I think can make the finals. Like I still think the Heat are going to be in the mix. And Bam's having a year. I think they're going to be in the mix. Not right now, but they're going to be in the mix.
See, I'm different than you. I'll give them a C, but I disagree with the B in the mix because I feel like it's going to be the same thing that we're kind of worried about them. Just, I don't know, trying to look for that next dude that can score behind Jimmy. I know Tyler Hero's had a great year this year, but I don't know if I can depend on him just to be that in the playoffs. Well, we know we can't depend on Kyle Lowry to be that, so we already know that. But I don't see them competing with the Heat not with the Heat, with the Celtics or the Bucks. I don't see them. I feel like they're in that tier. They're in that tier that they might compete with the 76ers maybe a little bit. Now that the Nets are playing good, I don't know if they can compete with the Nets.
That is true. That is true. The Nets are cold.
Cleveland maybe Cleveland.
Yeah.
The Nets over the last week or so, they might be up in that echelon with the Celtics and Bucks. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, they getting to where we need them to be at. Blake, where are you grading the Heat? Are you putting any stock into the? I know they're not. I think right now they're like a C for everybody. But
I give them a C, straight C. I don't know. I me personally, I expected more, but I mean, I know injuries they've been hit with the injury bug a little bit hard these past not even past couple weeks, like the whole first half of the season so far. But I mean, I feel like they're talented enough. I think they're probably gonna make a move or two before the trade deadline. I think they're talented enough to be able to bounce back and definitely make some noise in the playoffs. But for right now, I'll give them a C.
Yeah, I feel like the team is always going to be in the mix, and for them, I mean, they pretty much had the same roster. It came down to a shot. You know what I'm saying? So, I always believe in the Heat because it's just like every year they're going to consistently. Yeah, you cannot count the team out. Yo, the Knicks were on an 8-game win streak. I was pissed to see that win streak got snapped tonight against Toronto at home.
Yeah, I was just about to say that won't last long.
Yeah, because Pascal got 50 on him. But I mean, this, you know, the difference.
Hell?
Yeah, got 50 on him.
51.
No, Yeah, they don't play defense. Ain't no way in hell he should be getting 50 points.
They are a top defensive team. And on top of that, this year they're matching it with offense. That's the difference between when they were good a couple years back is they're matching that defense with offense. Quick shouts out to Jalen Brunson. He is playing like an all-star. I'm not saying he is an all-star, but he's playing like an all-star. And he looks like their franchise point guard. And so just because it looks like they found that and they're actually pretty fun to watch, as mid as RJ Barrett is, as much as I don't like watching Julius Randle, this team is pretty solid to watch. I'm going to give them a B-. I'm going to give them a B-.
Oh, B-. I was gonna give them A-.
What?
And the reason I'm being generous, the reason was because they had an 8-game winning streak. No, because they had an 8-game winning streak and they look like a balanced playoff team. So I had to be fair. I didn't want to give it to them, but I had to be, fair and objective. So I gave him A-, especially because Jalen Brunson, like you said, he's looking like that all-star type of player that the Mavericks shouldn't have let go because we used to, and I'm not going to act like I'm not going to be two-sided because I was questioning, like, is Jalen Brunson really worth that contract? Will they miss him if they don't re-sign him? Obviously, they do. They do miss him. I'm be honest. I was wrong. They miss him. They probably should have signed him.
Yeah.
Most likely, but
I don't want to act like the Mavs are in, because I don't want to do this thing where I act like the Mavs are like in poverty when it comes to offense, because they do have Dinwiddie, they do have a top offense in the league, they still have Christian Wood.
It's something about it though that's like off.
That's not championship level just yet. I feel you.
It's they I don't know if they shoot too many threes. They don't have it. Well, they probably just don't have insight. A lot of these teams that rely on the three so much, you're going to see them go on losing streaks. Like the Celtics, they've been playing well the whole season, but they've like recently hit a little losing streak.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's because they depend so much on the three. When you don't have an inside game, you're going to have those struggles unless you're Golden State. Well, not Golden State this year because they can't play defense, and sometimes the threes don't go in either. But that's another discussion. But yeah, I'll give the Knicks A- just because of the 8-game winning streak. But I want to say that Jalen Brunson, he has some of the best mid-range skill or mid-range game in the league. I just want to say that.
As a point guard, and it's dope. It's been that way since Villanova too.
Yeah. Fuck Villanova, but I don't like Villanova.
Villanova trash this year too. So Blake, Carl said it looked like a balanced playoff team. So I think we're all around A and B range, but what does this team do in the playoffs if they're able to stay and get there?
That's what I want to see. We saw this 2021. They were great in the regular season. Come playoff time, they pooped their pants. Soiled their pants in front of their home crowd. But there is some slight differences between that team and this team, a couple of differences, and it's making me kind of optimistic. Okay, maybe things this time will be different. Maybe things this time will be a little bit different. But until playoff season, I'm just gonna go with my
mind your business.
Yep. That's just what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna just assume that they'll be just the same old Knicks. But I'll give them a B+. I think they from where they started this season, now they're kind of starting to pick it up a little bit. I'll give them that.
Yeah, I'm looking at these standings, and the Nets are a spot away from actually facing them in the playoffs. If they were like at the 3 seed, I would love to see the Knicks versus the Nets in the first round.
Nets kicking that ass.
But listen to me. That's why.
Yeah.
That's gonna get.
Hey, KD scoring 50 a game.
The Nets are
Lord
different.
Knows ain't nobody that can stop him or Kyrie. Yeah.
Right. All right. 5. The Sixers. They're on a 6-game winning streak.
I don't care.
And Joel Embiid is playing great basketball as always. James Harden still hasn't been himself. 21 points a game this season with 10 assists. So it's 21-10, and the splits aren't horrible. And they're on a 6-game streak, so they're not. I mean, they're like Carl always says it. They're just not. They're good, but they're just not. I'm not.
They're
impressed.
not great. No.
Yeah,
they're not eye popping.
Yeah,
like I don't know. It's hard to like describe it too when a team has a great record, but if you actually sat down and watched them play, it's something missing.
It's nothing.
Like to me, I'm not. Is it crazy for me to say I can debate if Tyrese Maxey has been a better player than James Harden since he's been with the 76ers?
Not at all.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't be the case because you trade for a player like James Harden, he should automatically be your second player or first or best player on some nights. And he hasn't been. Tyrese Maxey has been their second best player, probably more than James Harden's been their second best player.
And I will say this: they have, and they're another team who hasn't had him. They haven't had him during this 6-game winning streak to the point they're playing as well without him. Says a little something. I like. There are some pickups. To Shake Milton. I mean, he's not a pickup, but some guys, some of their role players. DeAnthony Melton was a great pickup. Going to be valuable in the playoffs. Shake Milton. You know, I mean, he wasn't a pickup. They've had him for a while, but he's been solid off the bench some games. So, yeah, I mean, I like this team, but like I said, nothing is – unless they're able to stay healthy and unless I can just see a little more from Harden, I just don't think they're better than the Celtics or the Bucks or a couple of these other teams. Still competitive, and they still – it wouldn't surprise me they made a championship run at all. It wouldn't surprise me. You know, and like I said, I don't want to act like Harden is just awful. He's still averaging 21 and 10. He's just not his same self. Yeah. It's still 21 and 10. But
well,
it's not what we're used to.
Exactly. He's just still a step slower. So if we can see a better version of him, then I think I'll be a little more confident.
He's not getting them foul calls. I think that has something to do with it.
True.
I told you all when he used to have them 40 and 50-point games, that shit used to piss me off because I hate looking at the stat sheet and seeing 25 free throws made. I hate that. Yeah. I don't know why, but that throws off like the realness of the 50-point game, 40-point game. But I honestly think he's struggling. We're not struggling well. He's just not playing up to the level we've seen him play in the past because some of them fouls are not getting called anymore.
Yeah.
The ref see through the bullshit.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah. So I think are we all around like a B for them?
Yeah, I'll say B.
B. Straight B. Right there.
Okay.
B.
How about these Nets? They found their stride. Yeah. We've been waiting on this net stretch for a minute. We've been waiting on it to happen. Yeah. Like I said, KD and Kyrie are once again looking like the best offensive duo in the NBA. Somebody's gonna say Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, but when this team finds their stride, I mean, it's just those guys. Your question right now is, can they consistently continue to get offense outside of those two guys? I'm looking down the line here. After Kevin Durant and Kyrie, I got Kevin Durant at 30 a game, Kyrie at 26. The next best scorer is at 12 points a game, which is Nick Claxton. So Seth Curry is averaging 9. Joe Harris averaging 8. Ben Simmons, the third best player, is averaging 8. So I feel like you want to get a little more offense around those two guys, but at least they're finding their stride and they're winning. Yeah. You know, and this is what we want to see. They're not out of it at all, but I still want to see more offense. But I'll give them a B. Yeah. I expect them to be a lot better with this talent, but I'm gonna give them a B since they have been solid relative to the last couple of years.
I need Seth's 9 points per game to be at like 15.
I need him to be 15. Yep.
To be 15. Like Nick Claxton should not be your third best scorer on the team. In no way. No way on any team should he be your third best scorer.
Yeah.
But Ben Simmons, 8 points. He's barely been playing, so I don't even. Goddamn, Ben Simmons. I don't even want to talk about him. But because one day is his back, next day is his knee, his ankle. Nothing ain't wrong with him. But
his toe.
But yeah, so it's just the point. It's just the point where they're just paying $30 million for a player that's just I just got there where he got there from. Yeah. $30 million for a player that's just not even on the floor all the time. You can't depend on him. So they might as well just get ready to kind of go forward. Not always hoping, like not always gonna assume that he's gonna play. Just be like, it is what it is. We'll make it fit if you play. That's all it's gonna be. But I need Seth. I'll say the last thing. I'll give him B2, but I just need Seth, 9 to be at 15.
I need more from Seth. I need more from Joe Harris. I need a little more from TJ Warren. And that's about it. And
How much is TJ averaging?
TJ's averaging 8, but he's been in. I think he's only played 7 games. He's only played 7 games. So
I feel like
he a fraud.
No. Okay,
he a fraud, bro. You can't be averaging no 30 damn points in a bubble, then come back with 8. That proves the point.
But
that shit was making people feel different out there in Orlando. That just don't make sense.
This is his first meaningful ball in a while, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Now, if he's doing this stuff a little farther down the line, now we can look at him as a fraud.
Man, them lights on them different arenas. He can't show up. 8 points.
Hell, now I will say this: before the bubble, he always was a good scorer. But yeah, what he was doing in the bubble was wild. But yeah, I just need more offense around their 2 best players, and I'll be a little more confident. But this is a second round, third round team. I just need a little more offense, a little more defense. But then I'm still cool with this Nets team. I'm not sold on them just yet, but I'm cool with them. I'm cool with them right now. That's where I'm at with it. So
let's just hope they keep everything, within the team parameters. They just, stay a team.
Yeah.
I don't want
Please.
anything to happen. Please don't.
No
it's been too,
vaccines.
No tomfoolery, nigga.
I'm gonna be honest. It's been too quiet.
It's been too quiet. Something gonna happen.
It's been look like dude say off on Tyler Creator's album. Something's about to happen.
Something gonna happen. I hate to say it, but that's it's all been so much external BS with the Nets. We almost expect it to happen. I don't want it to, but I just oh my God. So we'll see what happens with it.
Let's go Nets.
Yeah, man. Oh, the Cavs. I think I mean I'm gonna give them an A. They're exactly what we expected them to be. So I'm gonna give them an A. I don't think they. Yeah.
It's really not a lot you can say. They, acquired Donovan Mitchell, so we expected them to be this good. I didn't expect them to be one game out of the first seed. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I kind of expect them to be around a 3 or 4, wherever they are now. So, but within the next couple games or couple days, for real, depending on how the Celtics and Bucks play, they could be the number 1 seed just like that. So I definitely give them A plus based off that. So.
Was there a team that better fits y'all expectations than this team? Because I think we are pretty much like they're going to be top 3 in the Western or in the Eastern Conference. So is there a team that fits y'all expectations better than them?
Probably not. They've actually played a little bit better than what I thought they played. Yeah. Just a little bit, because I had high expectation.
Not really. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not really. They've been doing their thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'll give them an A. Let's go with Boston. I know they've had a little bit of a rut, but no matter what
A plus.
Yeah. And they're operating.
You don't even gotta explain it. This is
and they're working through controversy. I don't want to sit here and talk about the Udoka situation, but for them to just pick up off of that and never yeah, man, with Joe Mazzulla, like right off of the heels of that situation. Top great, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, me too. But great offensively, great defensively. Still, everybody's back. Yeah, I'm still confident in the Celtics to they're still a championship contender. So
they not working through nothing. They start off the season damn near 15-0. They won't bother them.
They won't bother them at all.
Yeah, they won't bother them at all. I'll give them an A minus because of the recent little losing skid.
Yeah,
they've kind of gone 4-6 over the last 10. I'll give them an A minus. They were A plus last week, but you know how they go. And they really should have lost that one game to the Lakers, but I'm not gonna talk about that. We talk about the Lakers too much. But
I can't get over how my bad. I can't get over how much Tatum just at LeBron on that shot. He went right at him.
But what you expect though? LeBron is 38. This dude, Jason Tatum, is what, like 24, 20? LeBron can't defend them young boys. I'm saying like them dudes in the barbershop. He can't defend them young boys no more.
But man, he busted that nigga ass, bro. That's all I can say about that. I remember watching. Yes. I was like, damn, that was cold. But yeah. Boston is what they are. Dope.
You should have did that shit in the final. Go ahead.
Oh, that's cold, Carl.
I'm just playing.
That's cold.
I'm just playing.
Bucks.
A plus.
Yeah. I'll give him an A.
I'll say A plus. I don't care.
This isn't the same Bucks team that I'm excited to, like, I'm as excited about. They're offensively, their numbers they're not the elite two-way team they've always been. Granted, Middleton's been kind of in and out the lineup, but still a contender. They're just not knocking my socks off right now when I'm watching them play, but they're still a contender, So
yeah. It's crazy how people, right when Giannis won that championship, how people just automatically was like, oh, he's about to win another ring. He might win 3 or 4. I'm telling you, it's not crazy to think he might not ever win another one. That's how weird.
Nah, he'll win
but that's how weird the luck of the NBA is.
Yeah.
He might not win another one until like 7 or 8 years. It happens like that. No, because like I'm just saying certain things have to fall your way. Like a championship involves luck. Whether people want to admit it or not, it does involve luck.
You see,
if he doesn't win another one, a little bit. Everybody get a little lucky.
Yeah,
Michael Jordan got lucky a little bit.
Okay, all right.
Don't even get him started.
No, I just said that to piss him off. But it's a little bit of luck involved with championships. Some things just got to go your way.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I'll give, but I'll just go back to the point. I'll give them an A.
Yeah,
because they haven't reached their full potential. Clearly.
Very true.
And the fact that they're still number 1 in the East says a lot about them.
Yeah. Matter of fact, they have the best record in the NBA right now, and they're still not at their absolute best. So
Yeah.